So one of the things that I really like about this book and Dreamland, your book that focuses on heroin and the sort of opiates, is while political conversations around drugs have become a little bit more nuanced, you're coming at this from a journalistic perspective, which means it's complicated, it's complex, there aren't any easy answers.
Correct.
And I really appreciate you write about these overlapping factors when it comes to Americans and addiction. It's not just these changes in the illegal drug trade or the marketing of addictive painkillers by these companies. It's also, you write, related to sugar and fast food and
Right.
U.S. gun manufacturers and social media. And you write, dopamine convinces us that happiness lies around the corner, just a little bit more. And this prevents us from enjoying serotonin's contentment with what we already possess. There's all of these things
Right.
happening. Are our brains equipped for this world that we've created?
I don't believe they are. They evolved for another world. They evolved for a world of scarcity. Scarcity in calories, scarcity in fat, scarcity in sugar, all that because they evolved over millions of years in which we were essentially, as a couple of authors have said, and I quote in the book, saying they were kind of, those people were on a kind of a permanent camping trip. Those millions of years when we developed that, we developed brains that were uniquely designed to keep us alive. How do they do that? By giving us rewards when we ate, when we had sex, giving us a big reward when we found other people to commune with. That's why music is so important. Storytelling is so important. Sports and all these things are so important to us because they bring us together. We know that that's not a luxury, that's a necessity, and it's an essential part of our survival as a species. What's more, our brains were created, or evolved, I should say, to warn us of threats, imminent threats, leave, run, whatever, And that's how we survive. Those things, and those drugs today, the drugs of abuse that I'm talking about, do amazing things to mute all of that and revert it and turn it into something that behaves obedient to the dope. But I would say on a lower level, a lot of things that we have made legal, sugar, chicken nuggets, 60% fat and salt in a chicken nugget. I mean, it just goes straight to your brain. Pornography, video games, a big one, gambling, shopping, and of course social media, as you say, do similar things with lesser intensity to our brain. And so I wanted to study that. So one of the things that I really, really enjoyed in writing The Least of Us was talking with these magnificent neuroscientists we have out there. Our neuroscientists are finding things about the brain today that is just staggering, just awesome in its beauty, and sometimes, and what we know about the brain, what we can ask about what does your brain look like on storytelling is just an example. It's a fascinating thing. But I wanted to, because I wanted to learn about that because I thought this was the age when this is possible. Now, but also I wanted to understand this continuum. I believe, certainly now after doing this, that there's this continuum. Starts with a software engineer for Facebook, soda manufacturers, fast food, and their pornographic up-close photos that look like, glistening with fat of these burgers and all that, pornography, video games, and finally at the end, you get to the Sinaloa drug cartel. They're all selling stuff that have been tweaked and continue to be tweaked to hit our brains and make us want immediate gratification and buying money, because our brains have not, and to answer your question, our brains have not evolved along with our culture of mass marketing, pop culture, mass consumption, and the things that have also products that have also evolved in this way are drugs of abuse that are far, far more potent. Marijuana is a weed, 3% THC when grown naturally. Now it's got 30, 40% THC, and you can distill that to vapes that have 90. So you're seeing all of this is a big continuum, right? And you've got all of these products that have been tweaked and changed and evolved and hybridized and so on and on and on and on to be massively impactful on our brains that are not prepared for it.